Hey, how's it going guys? Phil here, and this is a review for the Linksys Atlas 6 dual-band Wi-Fi mesh system. Thank you to Best Buy for sending me this product for free to try. You'll receive 3 routers, 3 power adapters with 5-foot cables, a 3-foot Ethernet cable, and a quick start card. All of the units are identical and can be used either as a parent or child node. Each one measures 7 1/4 inches tall, 3 inches square at the top, and 3 1/4 inch square at the bottom. The sides are plain and solid, while the top has a grille for ventilation and an LED status light at the front corner. One thing to note is that the LED on top cannot be dimmed or disabled. At the back are 4 Gigabit Ethernet ports with the last one labeled Internet. Just below those is the 12-volt power port for the power adapter, and inside there are 3 wireless antennas. On the bottom is the power switch, WPS, and reset buttons, as well as rubber feet all around to prevent sliding. The Atlas 6 is an entry-level mesh system with AX3000 network speed running on a 1 GHz dual-core processor. It supports up to 600 megabits per second and 2400 megabits per second on the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands respectively, with access to 160 MHz channel widths. Security-wise, the system employs 128-bit encryption on WPA2, WPA3 personal encryption. This 3-pack covers up to 6,000 square feet of your home and supports up to 75 devices, though the system is expandable and can have up to 50 nodes. To set up the mesh system, you'll need to download and install the Linksys smartphone app. When you open the app, it'll prompt you to log in, or you can skip this step for now and head straight into the setup. Choose VLAP and Mesh routers, then plug in one of the nodes to be your parent or primary router. As for placement, you'll want it out in the open, near your modem, and try to avoid putting it in or behind anything. Next, connect the node to a LAN port on your modem using the port labeled Internet. When the app finds and connects to the node, the status light on top should blink purple a few times while it confirms that the router has internet access. If you didn't sign in at the beginning, you'll need to do so now, or register for an account, as you cannot complete setup without doing so. Then the mesh system will be linked to your Linksys account. Name your Wi-Fi network and choose a password for it. As a mesh system, you'll get the best performance if you set up all 3 of the nodes, so let's add them now. You'll start by plugging them in near the primary router, and move them after setup is complete. Each child node should be placed no further than 1 to 2 rooms away, while limiting the number of walls, floors, and obstacles between them, and they'll connect wirelessly to the node that you've already set up. I like that each unit has 4 Ethernet ports, so I can connect multiple wired devices at each one. Or if you prefer, there's the option to use wired backhaul between the nodes. This system is perfect for our house because we have 3 floors and the modem is located on the top floor. So with 3 nodes, I can place one on each floor in the room directly below the one above it. The 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands will be combined into a single network and can't be separated, though your devices should automatically connect to the band that provides the best connection speed that it's capable of. You can elect to have push notifications when one of the child nodes goes offline for any reason. Then in the dashboard, you can view the network status, whether it's connected to the internet, and how many devices are connected to each node of the network. You can also manage settings like enabling guest access with a separate Wi-Fi network name and password. A couple parental controls are available, like pausing internet and blocking specific websites on certain devices. Updates to firmware can be downloaded and installed from the app as well. When performing a speed check in this app, the mesh system delivered download speeds at over 500 megabits per second and around 23 megabits per second upload, which is a vast improvement over the speed that I was getting from my single point of access Wi-Fi 5 router. If you have limited speeds and bandwidth, you can select up to 3 devices for traffic prioritization. There are also several advanced setup options like specifying the MTU size, port forwarding, and Wi-Fi MAC address filtering. While you can't manually choose the channel frequency, you can use the channel finder setting to automatically scan for the one that will give you the best performance and least interference. You can also enable dynamic frequency selection, or DFS, which uses a wider band of frequencies for 5 GHz connections that can improve Wi-Fi performance depending on your environment and conditions. Though if your device can't use the channel, it will default to your 2.4 GHz network. Overall, the coverage area of this mesh system allows us to have constant stable speeds throughout the home with no dead spots or weak signal anywhere. While there aren't a ton of advanced configuration options, it'll meet most users' needs, and setup was quick and easy. The network is expandable, so you can add to it as your needs change, and for me, the system delivered faster download speeds with better signal strength throughout the home than our previous setup. I hope you enjoyed this review. You can ask me any questions in the comments. I'll put a link to the product in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join me next time.